What's going on YouTube? This is Austin from Austin, Dakota here, coming at you again with the new video for you guys tonight. And tonight, this is a video that I've been wanting to do for a long while now. And it is my complete, and I literally mean this, complete Cannibal Corpse CD collection. This has been a long time coming. I'm super excited. Everyone should know that Cannibal Corpse is my favorite death metal band of all time. So yeah, Cannibal Corpse, obviously very popular, well-known death metal band from Buffalo, New York, now from Tampa, Florida. Got their start back in the 90s, like late 80s, early 90s. They've put out a ton of albums. So tonight I'm going to show all the albums that I have. And also too, most of these are in CD protector sleeves. So to make the video not as long, I'm not going to take them all out of their sleeves. So that way this video is not overly long. So let's go ahead and get started with this video. So here we go. First up, got the debut, Eaten Back to Life, 1990. One of my most sought after Cannibal Corpse albums. This one, another one, and another one were all my sought after Cannibal Corpse albums. But this one, their debut full length, the cover art done by Vincent Locke. Sorry, that's giving off a glare. This one has more of a death thrash sound. This one has more of a thrashy kind of sound. Chris Barnes' vocals, he didn't find his sound yet on this album. But what they had on this album, it worked to a T. Great album. I mean, Shredded Humans, Edible Autopsy, Put Them to Death, Scattered Remains, Splattered Brains, The Undead Will Feast, Skull Full of Maggots, Buried in the Backyard. You cannot go wrong with the debut Cannibal Corpse album. So that's Eaten Back to Life. Then we get their second album, Butchered at Birth, from 1991. Again, just awesome cover art right there. And I literally mean awesome. This one has Chris Barnes' vocals at their most guttural sounding, in my opinion. This album is where he found his sound. The guttural vocals on this are just absolutely amazing. I mean, Meat Hook Sodomy, Gutted, Covered with Sores, Vomit the Soul. Fun fact, Vomit the Soul has Glenn Benton from Deicide on backup vocals. So that's pretty cool. Rancid Amputation. Yeah. But yeah, just awesomeness, this album. One of my favorite death metal albums of all time. Then we get Tomb of the Mutilated, my most sought after Cannibal Corpse album. This album, my favorite of the bunch. This is my favorite Cannibal Corpse album. I mean, nastiest can be vocals, nastiest can be lyrics, nastiest can be cover photos, you can see there. It's just, and Chris Barnes' vocals are perfect on this album. And I literally mean perfect. Hammer Smashed Face. Split Wide Open, The Cryptic Stench, Entrails Ripped, Beyond the Cemetery. I mean, this album hits, man. It hits. So definitely check this one out. And not only is this album my favorite Cannibal Corpse album, This is also my favorite death metal album of all time. Bar none. Nothing will ever touch it. Then we get the last album with Chris Barnes on lead vocals, The Bleeding, released in 1994. One of my favorite Cannibal Corpse albums for sure. I mean, it's just so difficult to pick a favorite because I love Tomb of the Mutilated and I love this album, so it's very, very hard. This is where Chris Barnes experiments with the high shrieks with the low guttural sounds, which sounds awesome on here. Doesn't sound awesome with 6 Feet Under, unfortunately. But yeah, this album's just awesome. Staring Through the Eyes of the Dead, Stripped, Raped, and Strangled, which you could pretty much say is the hammer smashed face of this album. Pulverized, The Pickaxe Murders, She Was Asking For It. Very, very good album. Then, and after that album, Chris Barnes leaves Cannibal Corpse. He forms 6 Feet Under. So everything from 1996 onward is we're now into the Corpse Grinder era, or George Fisher. For those that don't know who Corpse Grinder is, he is a death metal singer known for his affiliation with Monstrosity at one point. Now he's with Cannibal Corpse. Next up, Vile, released in 96. The first one with Corpse Grinder on lead vocals. People say this is a rare miss by Cannibal Corpse, but I personally like this album. This was Corpse Grinder's first major appearance. This one got him out there. Again, the album art is just so awesome. Look at that. Got a guy there, like, all tangled up in barbed wire. This is an awesome album from beginning to end. I mean, Devoured by Vermin, the second you hear, the second that drum intro happens, that doom, 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 and then you hear that loud shriek, that loud yell by Corpse Grinder. My God, man, just awesome. Mummified and Barbed Wire, Perverse Suffering, Puncture Wound Massacre, Eaten from Inside, Orgasm Through Torture. Very underrated Cannibal Corpse album, man. Definitely one worth checking out. Next up, this one, it took me a long, long while to find, but I eventually found it. Gallery of Suicide. This one I really, really like a lot. The album art, man, it's just so gruesome. Look at that. Look at the album art. And it even has the explicit sticker right up there. Just brutal. Look at that. This album is awesome, man. Awesome, awesome. I ordered this from the record label that they're signed under, Metal Blade Records. And I just jumped for joy when it came in the mail. Yeah, awesome. It also comes with the alternate censored artwork, which is pretty cool. But in my opinion, if you're gonna have a Cannibal Corpse album, you need to have the uncensored artwork. Just works better, in my opinion. I mean, I Will Kill You, great way to start the album. Sentenced to Burn, there's a video for that. Gallery of Suicide, that track is very slow. Kind of more of a mid-paced Cannibal Corpse song. If you're not familiar with that one, definitely check it out. Yeah, Gallery of Suicide, one of my favorite Cannibal Corpse songs ever. From Skin to Liquid, awesome instrumental, love that one. Stemmed in the Throat, Chambers of Blood, Every Bone Broken. Yeah, definitely one worth checking out. Next up, we have Bloodthirst. Yeah, another solid release here. Pounded Into Dust, The Spine Splitter. Blowtorch Slaughter. God, man, I love that one. Surprisingly enough, this did not come with the censored artwork, which I'm very surprised about because part of it is shown right here. But yeah, other than that, this is another solid album. Now we get to my favorite Corpse Grinder era Cannibal Corpse album, Gore Obsessed, 2002. Yeah. This one's my favorite with Corpse Grinder on it. And I believe this album holds a special place for me because I think this was my second or third Cannibal Corpse album I picked up before I went after all the other albums. I think. I don't remember off the top of my head. Awesome band photo too right there. But yeah, this one's definitely worth checking out. Very heavy, brutal, aggressive. I mean, Savage Butchery, Hatchet to the Head, Pit of Zombies. If you've not heard Corpse Grinder do Pit of Zombies live, you need to. Dormant Bodies Bursting, Drowning in Viscera, Hung and Bled, Mutation of the Cadaver, When Death Replaces Life. That one's actually my favorite track off this album. Thought it was Pit of Zombies, but that one was actually my favorite. Next, The Wretched Spawn, 2004. If I had to be completely honest, I don't come back to this one as much. This is actually my least favorite Cannibal Corpse album. Sorry, guys. That's just how it is. I know Just Another Heavy Metal Maniac, I think that's his name. He did a ranking of Cannibal Corpse's albums, and he put this at number 1. Not even close. But it definitely does have some gems on here, too. And that album art, man, it's just awesome. Reminds me a lot of, Alien in a way. I mean, Decency Defied, there's a video for that. Frantic Disembowelment, self-titled track. Festering in the Crypt, there isn't a music video for it, but there's a studio of them doing the song, and it's awesome. Bent Backwards and Broken, They Deserve to Die. Yeah, pretty solid. But, like I said, my least favorite album by Cannibal Corpse. I don't hate this album, I think it's a good album, but it's just one I don't return to as much. Kill from 2006. Sorry, that's giving off a massive glare. They really, and I mean they really redeemed themselves on this one. And I mean they really, really did. Sorry for the glare, that's giving off massive glare. There we go. Very simplistic album art. They didn't go over the top with this one. But that doesn't mean the music is unstoppable either. It's very good. I mean, The Time to Kill Is Now, great way to start off the album. Make Them Suffer, my favorite Corpse Grinder era song. 5 Nails Through the Neck, Death Walking Terror, Submersed in Boiling Flesh, Infinite Misery. Yeah, that's a solid album right there, man. Very solid. Next up, Evisceration Plague. 2013 for this album? I think 2013. If my figures are right. Yeah, 2013. Yeah, another solid album here from Cannibal Corpse. This is one of my personal favorite Cannibal Corpse albums ever. Usually some of the Cannibal Corpse albums kind of trail off towards the second or third track. This is not one of them. This is such an awesome album. I mean, Priests of Sodom, Cauldron of Hate, Shatter Their Bones, self-titled track, one of my favorite songs ever. Unnatural, Evidence in the Furnace. Yeah, just awesomeness, man. Just awesomeness. Torture. I don't remember what year this came out. I think this came out in, my figures are right, 2015? I think 2015. But this is a good album, too. Scourge of Iron, the Strangulation Chair, Encased in Concrete, which there's a video for that, too. Trying to think of what other songs this album's known for. As Deep as the Knife Will Go. Yeah, this is a good one. A Skeletal Domain. This one came out in... Okay, 2014. This came out in 2014. Then I'm wrong on the year on Torture. If someone has the year for Torture, let me know. But yeah, Skeletal Domain. Pretty cool. This one is another one of my personal favorites. Yeah, High Velocity Impact Splatter, Sadistic Embodiment, Killer Become, Ice Pick Lobotomy, The Murderer's Pact, Asphyxiate to Resuscitate. Yeah, this is another solid album from Cannibal Corpse, from good old CC themselves. Red Before Black came out in 2017. Okay, so I think Torture came out in 2014. I'll have the correction of the year in the description. But yeah, Red Before Black, released in 2014. Or 2017, excuse me. 2017? Yep, 2017. This is a pretty cool one. I mean, Only One Will Die, Code of the Slashers, Shedding My Human Skin, Head Shoveled Off. Yeah, very solid. So I took a break from Cannibal Corpse for a little bit, went to explore different death metal bands. But when I saw the release of Violence Unimagined, which came out in 2020, I had to get back to these guys, and I'm glad I did. Another solid album here from CC. There is different artwork for this album. This album art is not the only one. There's also one where it's the same person, but she's like eating different bodies. There's like bodies strewn all over the place, and she's devouring one. Yeah, very good. When I heard Murderous Rampage, I was like, no, it wasn't Murderous Rampage, it was Inhumane Harvest. So yeah, when I heard Inhumane Harvest, I was like, oh my god. Murderous Rampage, Follow the Blood, Ritual Annihilation, Cerements of the Flayed, Over Torture. Yeah, this is a solid album. Definitely one to check out. And then their most recent album to cap things off is Chaos Horrific, released not last year, 2023. There we go. Yep. So yeah, Chaos Horrific, released in 2023. This was my favorite album of 2023. But yeah, this one's awesome as well. Kind of reminds me of old school Cannibal Corpse thrown together onto an album. I mean, some of the songs are pretty mid-paced. Some of them are very fast, thrashy, just like the self-titled track. Summon for Sacrifice, Blood Blind, Frenzied Feeding, Fracture and Defracture, Pitchfork Impalement. Just awesomeness, man. Really, really good. Alright, so that does it. That's it for this video, guys. It's been a long time coming for this video. So stay tuned, because I will be doing a ranking of all of Cannibal Corpse's albums, especially where I have Chaos Horrific. You don't want to miss it. So yep, that's it for this one. Thanks for watching. If you guys enjoyed, please comment, like, subscribe down below. Be sure you turn on the bell so that way you don't miss any more videos like this in the near future. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.